Namaskar and good morning. Today we will look at Sagar Cements Limited, which has performed very well in Q2 FY21. Sagar Cements Limited is located in Andhra Pradesh and has some of the best mini steel plants. It manufactures cements of OPC 53 grade, OPC 43 grade, SRC, IRS, T40 super grade, Portland Pozzolana cement and Portland slag cement. The management consists of K. Thanu Pillai, Chairman and Independent Director, S. Anand Reddy, Managing Director, S. Srikanth Reddy, Joint Managing Director. Now let's take a look at the quarterly results. Net sales in the latest Q2, September 20, 242 crores. Previous quarter, June 20, that is Q1, 195 crores. And year ago Q2 quarter, 192 crores. So year on year, the sales have improved by 26%. And quarter on quarter, it has improved by 24%. So net sales have improved by 26% year on year. 24% quarter on quarter. So sales improvement is very good during this period. Net profit, will go to that. Net profits are 44 crores compared to 34 crores in the previous quarter of Q1 and 6 crores only in Q2 of last year. So, compared to that 6 crores, this 44 crores is 619% year-on-year growth. And compared to 34 crores in the previous quarter, the 44 crores now is 29.51% growth. So, net profit has grown by 619% year-on-year, 29.51% quarter-on-quarter. Equity capital is 23.5 crores. Basic EPS in the latest quarter is 18.94. Current market price is around 733. Price earning ratio is a moderate 9.19. Volumes are a bit low. Of course, the company itself is a mini steel plant, a small one, but volumes are 33,704. 52-week low price is 246. 52-week high price is 829. Current market price is 733, which is closer to the 52-week high. Will it go to 52-week high? Likely. Depends on the market condition. Market depth is sales, buys are more than sells. Monthly technical rating is bullish. Now let us also take a look at the annual results of the last 5 years. Briefly, sales were 753 crores in March 2016 year. 5 years ago, 753 crores. Now it has grown and grown and grown, and now the sales are 1,175 crores in March 2020 year, latest year. 753 crores 5 years ago, 1,175 crores now. Very good improvement. Net profits, of course, have slid down. 44 crores was the net profit in March 2016, and thereafter it slid down to -3, 26, 13, etc. And latest year, March 2020, 26 crores. 26 crores is definitely better than the previous year, but not better than 5 years ago, 44 crores then, now 26 crores. Of course, latest quarter is good. It has improved a lot. Now, cash flows, if you look at that, operating activities, for the last year, March 2020, 202 crores. Investing activities and expenditure, 226 crores. Financing activities, expenditure, 9 crores. Net cash flows are -15. So, net cash flows have always been minus, but the minus has come down. 5 years ago, the net cash flows were at the end of the period was 217. minus 217 crores. Then latest year, minus 15 crores. Now, last year basic EPS was 12.36, but 5 years ago it was 25.46. Thereafter, there was a huge slide down, minus 2, 12.87, 6.66, like that. Latest year, March 2020, 12.36. Book value, of course, has risen from 315 to 458. Dividend per share is around 2.5 for the last 2 years. Face value is 10 rupees. Gross profit margin for the last year, March 2020, is 16.12. Operating, that is, of course, gross profit margin is not bad. Operating margin 9.41. Net profit margin is low at 2.25%. Gross profit margin, operating margin are reasonably good, 16 and 9. Net profit margin is a little low at 2.25. But it is far better than the year ago quarter. We have seen. Return on net worth is 2.76 for the March 2020 year. Debt equity ratio is 0.44, that is very good. Interest coverage ratio is 1.81, not bad. 3-year CAGR of sales is 13%. 3-year CAGR of net profit is 89%. Of course, latest quarter is far better. Now, if you look at the historical prices, 3 years before it was 856, very good at that time, 3 years before. So, compared to that, current price is minus 11%. It has come down. 2 years before, it was 602, now 759 around that. So, the difference is plus 25.94%. 2 years, in 2 years, 25%, nothing much. 1 year, at the same 26%. 3 months, in the last 3 months only, it has grown by 54% from 492. It has fallen to 492. See, 3 years before 856, 3 months before 492. So it had fallen almost 50%. From there, it is now again growing. Dividend percentages we have seen latest year, they have granted an interim dividend of 20%. The last year, the final dividend 25%, the earlier year 25%. So dividend granting every year. Now shareholding pattern, if you look at that, 50.16% promoters, pledge is 0. Previous quarter, pledge was there, 6.66% was pledged. Now that has been redeemed, it seems, pledge is 0. Now, if you look at the strengths, company has got a high trailing 12 months EPS growth. We have seen that March 2020 year has grown slightly compared to the previous year, not compared to the 5 years before. If now quarter on quarter EPS growth is very good in the recent results. EPS growth is good, net profit growth is good, net profit margin growth is good. That is the latest quarter. Company has got very low debts. Profits are increasing in the last 2-3 quarters. It is able to generate net cash now. The earlier net cash was minus. Book value per share is improving. 0 promoters pledge. So these are all good. Operating profit is good. Operating profit margin is good. Now stock is gaining in price. Promoter has decreased his holding slightly. I don't know what it was, slight. Brokers are recommending. Sagar Cements has performed very well in the latest quarter and is likely to repeat. See, now COVID effects are going, it seems. That's the reason. Now economic activity is picking up and real estate activity is picking up. Cement sales are picking up. So Sagar Cements is likely to perform very well in the times to come. Likely. Always remember likely. Future is never certain. Now, our hope is that cement companies will perform better in Q3 and Q4 as lockdowns go. Real estate will pick up. Cement companies will pick up. Economic activity will pick up. I'll come back to you with another very good company. See, you might have noticed, always I select companies which have performed well. Generally, profit growth more than 100%. That's what I choose. Except a few companies like Reliance, ICICI, etc. I may choose because they are big companies and you need to know about them. So thank you for listening to me. I'll be back with you with another very good company.